Hello, everyone. This is another episode of Truth 7, and I'm Devorjae, coming at you live. And the subject today is going to be the number 4. I was asked by many viewers to give just information and just the numeric meaning of the number 4 and what is 4 used for. And I'm just going to go into all the context and just the vibrational meaning and movement and talk about the number 4. And thanks for the request, and I'm going to let you guys know and just send me a message back on what you thought about it. I also have a lot of more videos coming this week, and I have a whole bunch of things coming by the end of the year. If you search my name up, you're going to see me like a lot of these debates and seminars going to LA for Fifth Dimension. Look them up. We're going to have a big seminar with the Fifth Dimension Club, so look out for that. But also gonna have a mini videos talking about disorders, such as ADD, and also other holistic studies and whatnot. So just stay tuned for the next coming month. But yeah, back to the subject at hand, the number 4. So the number 4, pretty much, number 4 represents physicality. 4 represents the physical realm. 4 represents foundation. 4 represents all 4 main elements in unison, being one and happening all at once when it comes to fire, water, air, earth, the main 4. And that's the order in which these elements develop in. And 4th being earth, which is represented by this realm. So if you have a life path 4 or any attributes or vibration 4 within your being, like for instance, me personally, I don't have any 4s within my vibrational numerology or anything of that. But usually when you do sustain a 4 life path, you're going to be labeled, or you're just going to be very, I don't want to say stuck, but you're very much in this earthly realm. You're a hard worker. You're all about cold, hard facts. You're about what is concrete. You're about what is before the eye. You're very stuck in your ways. You're very stuck in this realm. And it's not a negative or positive. That's just the attribute of you. I guess in a lighter light to look at it, you're very down to earth. You are very earthly. Which is why when it comes to rules, regulations, manners, organization, you're all for it. That those things in some hints soothe you. And the thing about the number 4, since it is the earthly number and the earth number, many beings have the number 4 placement within their vibration. And it's there for a reason, because it's like I said, when you possess the 4, you are very much into your duties of this earth, and your duties usually have to do with this earth and keeping the world on this earth going. It's not that you're not. It's not that you're earthly, but you're very much of this earth. And if you're of the earth, you're of the world, because the earth is natural, and that's why I say if you are a 4, you are very down to earth, but you know your placement in the world. And the difference between the world and earth is the world is man-made. The world is man-made. The world is created. The world can change. The earth is natural. The earth remains constant, and the earth sustains and remains. So on either side of the natural and nurture side, and you're a 4, like I said, you're going to dwell within your earthly duty. Very on point, very arranged, frowned upon people who go against the rules. The number 4 represents the temporal or normal state of being, with us being in what is labeled and called the 4th dimension, after thought, organization, and the physical realm is 3-dimensional. After 3D, you get to the thought realm, which is 4D, which is seeing around things. So that goes even into more if you do have a 4 life path, or a 4 nurture number, or 4 within any of your vibrational aspects, that you're just very much about creature comforts and about earthly tendencies, and coordinating this with the zodiac chart. When it comes to like the Taurus sign, Taurus is very much represented by the number 4, or earth, or earthy sign. I can also attribute Leo, even Leo, with it being a world builder and a business acute sign that is very much possesses the 4 vibration, and a lot of the fourth energy and the 4 energy um, has to do also with I guess combining resources and combining every source or element to build something. A 4 is also a builder, and within numerology, the master builder number even reduces down to a 4. So 4, and then 22 being a master number, 22 2 plus 2 equals is 4. So 4 is very much of the product number. 4 is all about product, because even looking at a simple equation, I'm going to do a video on 3, but within the equation you just have a source, a first, a denominator, and then an equal to a product. And after you have all 3 placements of the equation, the whole thing itself could be fourth as the product. So 4 is all about the end product. It's all about working for that end goal. And it's very hard for a number 4 to get out of earthly concepts. They're very down to earth. So when it comes to more of the evanescence and more of the etheric insights or etheric subjects, it's a little bit harder for a 4 to grasp, or a 4 to latch on to that, because you have to 4s really have to have things brought down to earth, or really have things concretely explained. Um, Something else to hit on with the number 4 is kind of like how I was telling you that 4 is a product, and after 4, pretty much the vibration, even looking at the word for, FOR, and such as using it in a sentence saying therefore, 4 usually is like a cutoff of something, of a product of something, and then from there you can start on from something else, because 5, if we want to talk about 5, represents change and interchangeability. So and that goes into the Gemini energy, but that's for another video. But still talking about 4 used in a sentence, when you're saying, well, I'm going to have this 4, is usually 4s goes into the use of something. 4 within the word vibration even has attachments to it. No matter what way, shape, or form that you use the word 4 in, 4 will always be used for the ownership, the the product, the physicality or ownership of something. 4. Even when using therefore is trying to combine every word before the word therefore into one whole product to equalize it into a whole nother thing, so someone can understand something. And I hope you just understood what I just said within that, I guess, word play, or word defining and vibrations and words. So looking at 4 and 4, and then coincidentally, or even spelling out FOUR, and I can go into details of alchemy and talk about the shapes of the letters and what they represent, and in a whole, how they play a part. But even looking at the word for, FOR, takes 3 letters to make 4.